At California Psychics, we know that sometimes you can wake up thinking,
I don't know if I'm in the right career. Ew. Or the right relationship.
but whatever your life dilemma, at California Psychics, we'll give you the guidance you need to feel certain about your life choices. And because we only connect you with the very best, we guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. California Psychics. Call 1-800-PREDICT today and get 20 minutes for just $20.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
All right, places, please. The Daily Migs Show is on deck. Guitars plugged in. Drums ready to go. Chickens.
They're clucking.
Other animals. And action. This is the Daily Migs Show on The Rock with Taryn Daly and Steve Migs.
While listening to the Daily Migs Show, please refrain from any unnecessary finger gesturing.
99.9 KISW.
Good morning, one and all. Happy Tuesday. Steve and Danny, I know you guys don't have as much small town drama as I sometimes do because, you know, you live in a bigger town than me.
Oh, in the big city of Puyallup, Washington.
Yes.
We have a fair.
You have
and a Sonic.
You probably have more than one road from your house into town. Yeah, okay.
I think 3.
Oh, wow, now we're just bragging.
Sorry, I didn't mean to rub it in.
Well, the main road that goes from like where we live into town is having a big detour. They're doing a big road, reconstruction, or they're repairing the asphalt, whatever it is that's going on. But it's going to be closed for like 2 months. What? So everyone is being rerouted onto the road that like we live on.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's like traffic in my neighborhood now.
So
it's
everybody
crazy.
that rides their horses are all taking their horse and carriage.
Diverted down near my house. So that's going on. And so last night was the first night that I had to drive all the way around to go pick up Barrett.
How much time does that add to your commute?
So normally it's like 10 to 15 minutes to get anywhere. Now it's closer to like 20 minutes. Yeah. 20 minutes to get somewhere.
Well, we will rebuild.
We will rebuild.
You poor thing.
I know, it's crazy.
5 whole minutes, Steve.
But you have no idea how many people are impacted.
Man.
It's going to be wild out there.
I suppose I'm going to give you a hard time. There are times when I'm driving home and I'll look at the GPS. It says, okay, you'll be home in an hour. And then I'll look again. It'll be like an hour 7. I'm like, 7 more minutes? That's just taking out a lot of my day.
The horror.
Yeah.
Well, let's inform the Rockaholics.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
And the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. And today is the day, everybody. I've been waiting. I've been holding off on making some impulsive purchases because today it's Amazon Prime Day.
Which I totally forgot about and made some purchases last night that did not apply.
Oh, man, what is wrong with
I'm
you?
an idiot.
You got to wait till today because that way they put up the prices. They probably jacked up the prices yesterday so they can bring the prices back down to the normal price. And now you can get your quote-unquote discount on Amazon.
Big deals, big steals.
Is there anything you're looking at?
Oh, my gosh. I don't even know. What are you looking at? What's in your cart? What's idling?
I think it's called the Happy...
Excuse me?
The Happy Ending? No, that's a different website. That's not Amazon. That's not Prime Day. It's like the Nappy Camper or the Happy... It's a sleeping bag for kids.
Oh.
I can't think of the name of it right now, but it's on my search. I'm trying to find it now, but we're planning on going camping. and Tatum wants one of these little sleeping bags that you can fold up into like a unicorn pillow. Have you seen these? Maybe not. Maybe you're not watching the same television channels that I am, but they're ads seen on TV. They're constantly being advertised on like Nickelodeon Kids.
Oh,
and
yeah.
all these channels. So
You have to get that.
yeah, right now it's like, I think yesterday it was $50. So I got to see what it's going to cost me today.
I literally almost bought an Apple Watch this morning just because of that.
An Apple Watch?
It came up as on sale, and I was like, cool. But luckily, I was telling Taryn that I stopped myself from buying it and was like, I should actually check how much an Apple Watch on Apple.com is. It's the same price.
Okay.
I have plates, a garden hose holder, and some macrame plant hangers in my saved cart.
Well, I could save 12% with the Happy Nappers, the nappy campers.
Oh, big savings.
No difference. It's actually $1 more than I think it was yesterday. Damn it. Look at this thing, though. It's pretty adorable. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. It turns into a unicorn. It's rainbow. It's going to be awesome. Hey, yesterday, I don't know if you heard the news. Big news in the world of music, especially here in the Pacific Northwest, as Matt Cameron said, I am done, Dundee. I believe we have audio of Matt Cameron when he decided to tell Pearl Jam what he plans on doing, and that is...
I quit this bitch.
I mean, he could have said it a little bit more tactfully, but you know what? Everybody does it their own certain way. He's leaving Pearl Jam after 27 years with the band. Yes, let me repeat that for those of you that are now feeling very old.
Ooh.
The new guy in Pearl Jam is leaving the band after 27 years with the group. I feel like it was just like 10, 15 years ago, but he's been with them forever. He's now going to be a 2-time Grammy guy.
Very
Grammy,
cool.
Hall of Fame guy.
Yep.
Pearl Jam, he's already in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with, and in Soundgarden this year as well. I did watch some interviews of him yesterday, and the writing was on the wall. He's basically saying, like, he's just not up for the grind of a tour, that, you know, he hated when they had to play 2 shows back to back. It was just too much on his body. Do ice baths for his arms, because it was just, I mean, they don't play for like an hour. They don't even play for an hour and a half.
Situation.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a lot to do with the guy's body, so I get it. Now, what happens next? Who knows? But we will be talking to Pearl Jam's initial drummer, their original drummer, that being Dave Cruzen, this morning at 7:20, and chat with him about what's going on with the PJ news.
Something else from the city of Seattle. It is obviously the summer of Cal Raleigh.
Oh, no, it's the summer of Big Dumper.
The summer of Big Dumper.
The summer of Dumper.
Mr. Home Run. But then what he's doing off the baseball field is also drawing a lot of very cool, powerful attention right now. On his own time, he's been visiting patients at Virginia Mason Franciscan Health. He'll spend over an hour connecting with people that are in the hospital, and he'll listen with them, say, you know, encouraging things, joke with them, pray with them. He's just a really wonderful person off the field.
Wait, this is the first I've heard of that.
It was tremendous.
Unlike some other players that would make it a point to let you know every week. I give Russell Wilson a hard time. I think it was great what he did with the Children's Hospital, but that's awesome.
Yes, and the Mariners are back at it tonight in New York versus the Yankees.
Hey, as far as weather, it's going to be a hot day. 82 degrees, a nice clear day here in the Pacific Northwest. The DMD is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
The Daily Migs Show.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
We all belong outside. We're drawn to nature, whether it's the recorded sounds of the ocean we doze off to, or the succulents that adorn our homes. Nature makes all of our lives, well, better. Despite all this, we often go about our busy lives removed from it. But the outdoors is closer than we realize. With All Trails, you can discover trails nearby and explore confidently with offline maps and on-trail navigation. Download the free app today.
Migs, you are a massive Pearl Jam fan.
Big fan.
So it should come as no surprise that a lot of your close friends are also massive Pearl Jam fans. And one of your
If you're
friends,
not a Pearl Jam fan, you can't be a friend of mine.
Right?
That's why Danny and I are still not friends.
But one of your friends in particular is definitely a bigger Pearl Jam fan than you, and his name is Craig. Craig, you're on with us this morning. Tell us about how big of a Pearl Jam fan you are.
Oh, my. How much time you guys got?
You know, I think the best way to sum it up, Craig, how many times have you seen Pearl Jam?
I'm at 42 right now.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, what's the farthest you've traveled to see Pearl Jam?
I haven't traveled a ton. We did go to Missoula in 2012. I've been to Texas to see Eddie Solo a couple of times, up and down the coast in Vancouver and Portland and a little bit of California. Yeah, I've been around.
Yesterday, we learned that Matt Cameron is stepping down as the drummer of Pearl Jam. And what were your initial thoughts when you first saw that?
I'm sad because I've seen Matt with them the most.
Yeah.
Before that, I've seen him with Soundgarden a ton. He's an incredible drummer. He's a hidden gem in Seattle. He's underused in Pearl Jam, I'll be completely honest with you. But the stuff he did on the first few Soundgarden records are unreal.
And I felt like this last record that they put out, we were starting to hear a little bit more of his personality, which took 20-something years. But like I agree, like he wasn't like used to like what Matt Cameron is known for. But I felt like in the last record, like, oh man, okay, they're letting the reins go when it comes to like what Matt Cameron is doing behind the kit.
Exactly. He's a great tempo guy, don't get me wrong, but he was flashy in Soundgarden.
Now, Craig, I understand that you have a child that bears the name of members of Pearl Jam. Can you tell people what your kid's name is?
Well, my child just turned 19. He's a man-child now, but his name is Cameron Stone.
And I never put two and two together that is two of the five members of Pearl Jam right there.
Well, the Cameron was maybe not so much because we were debating whether Caden or Cameron, and my wife liked Cameron. I wanted to name him Stone outright, but she said that the middle name would be better for that. So we agreed on Cameron Stone, and it's 100%, especially the Stone part, is because I am such a huge fan of Pearl Jam.
Which, I mean, you could look at your wife and say, look, I could have went with Mookie Blaylock, but we went with something.
You're welcome.
But we were talking about this, and I mentioned it to the guys on the show, and I did not realize that I work with two people who have also named their kids after rock stars.
Right.
So my son's name is Barrett, and my husband and I are very big fans of Barrett Martin and any project that he has ever touched.
Yes.
So we've got a
That's
Barrett.
even.
And then, Danny, what's your daughter's name named after?
Well, so technically she's not named after a rock star, but it was based off of a song and an album. Both. I mean, honestly, it was So Long Astoria was an album and song by the Ataris, and that was kind of like the album that brought us to me and my ex-wife together. And yeah, we went with Lily Astoria.
And Tatum, I mean, we wanted to go with Taylor for Taylor Swift, but we figured Tatum's... No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's definitely not the case.
So, Craig, when Pearl Jam goes ahead and names their new drummer, is your son going to change his first name from Cameron to the last name of the new drummer?
I don't think so. He's pretty stuck with it. I think he's made peace with Cameron Stone. So. But, time will tell.
Who do you want to see out of Pearl Jam? I mean, obviously it's too soon to tell maybe, but who would you like to see Pearl Jam name as their new drummer?
Man, like I was telling you, Dave Aberzies and that swing that he had on those two albums, just incredible. But I like your idea of Dave Cruisen, too. There's nothing wrong with that.
I don't think a Pearl Jam fan would be disappointed in that whatsoever. It'd be really cool to hear them back with their original drummer.
100%.
Craig's trying to get me to go to the Bret Michaels show on my birthday.
Oh, I mean, you should.
I know, but I was like, how do I explain that to my wife and kid that they're probably going to have birthday plans for me? I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pass on that because I need to go and watch Talk Dirty to Me with my friend Craig.
And his wife.
Ah, nice.
Oh, yeah, now I'm in.
The third wheel.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Thank you, Craig, so much.
All right, thank you so much, guys. Love you.
Take care. Love you, too.
The Daily Migs Show.
So what about you, Rockaholics? 206-803-ROCK. Who else out there has named their kid after a rock band or a rock star or a rock song? Maybe you were named after one of those things.
I didn't know Barrett was named after Barrett Martin. That's really cool.
206-803-ROCK. We will take your calls after Stone Temple Pilots. Did you name your kid after a band or a song? Or were you the one named after a rock star or a song? Call 206-803-ROCK and give us that backstory. Oh, we just lost Leslie from Tacoma.
She gave up on you?
She gave up on us.
Wow. Oh.
I think what I was reading on the call screener was that they have a friend that named their kid like Pearl.
Metallica Pearl Jane.
What?
So Metallica?
That's not the real name. That's why she hung up. She realized she was making the story up. There's no way. Wait, for real, Metallica Pearl Jane?
Metallica Pearl Jane is what it said.
That's what she told me. And I was like,
she's effing with you guys.
I had to be like, really? And she was like, yeah, my best friend named her kid that.
All right, well, because we got a text message at 206-803-ROCK that seems a little bit more believable than Metallica Pearl Jane. Somebody texted, I named my daughter Chloe from the Mother Love Bone song, Chloe Dancer.
Nice. I love that.
This one, I wonder how many people named their kids after this, and I wonder how many of their kids are mad at them because they named them after this, because then they're just stuck listening to that song.
Oh, no.
I named my daughter after the song Delilah by Plain White Tees. Right? Could you imagine for the rest of your life somebody's going to be playing that song? Maybe like you're dating a guy and he thinks like that's the way to romance you.
Oh,
I'll play the Hey There Delilah song.
No, thank you.
Get her in the mood.
Oh, no.
Another person says, my son named Hendrix. He's 4, already has a tiny electric guitar.
I love that name. That's dope.
I feel like I know a few people that have kids named Hendrix.
That's a really cool name.
It's a very good name. And even if you're not like a big Jimi Hendrix fan, I think just the name is cool just in general.
Agree, 100%.
This one is not a rock star, but someone said, my son is named Jason, after Han Solo and Princess Leia's son, Jason Solo. Star Wars books for the win. New movies ruined them.
The new movies ruined them. 206-803-ROCK. Dave, you're in Bonnie Lake this morning. What did you name your kid after a band or a song?
Dave?
Dave?
Hello, Dave. Are we having phone issues?
Maybe we're having phone problems.
They were working earlier.
Yeah, what is happening?
Dave?
Dave, are you there, man? Well, while Dave's maybe Dave's just effing with us. Huh? All right.
Well, too bad. I will say this though, I have a baby sister named Lane, and everybody
after Lane Staley?
Everybody thinks that she's named after Lane Staley, but my parents weren't cool enough to listen to Alice in Chains, so there's no chance.
No, what would what would you name your kids like if your parents had their way? Would it be like Doobie?
Maybe something like that. Oh God,
Doobie Daly.
Oh geez.
Oh,
Doobie Daly.
Doobie Daly would be the greatest name.
That sounds like a great athlete. Doobie Daly is probably a slugger.
Or like a star of a children's book.
Oh my God.
The Chronicles of Doobie Daly.
One of my very good buddies has 2 kids that he's named after music and rock stars and things like that. They have a daughter named Magnolia, which is after the song Sugar Magnolia by the Grateful Dead, of course. Oh. And then they have a son named Cornell, named after the late, great Chris Cornell.
Chris Cornell. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I think we do have some. Danny's trying to work the phones from his end.
I think we got Dave back on.
Dave?
Dave?
Hey, it's Dave.
Hi,
Hello.
Dave.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
We're doing good. What is the name of your kid?
So my youngest son, his name is Jameson Hendrix. We call him Jimi Hendrix for short.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. Now, whose idea was it? Was it mom or was it yours?
It was kind of a mix of both of ours. We came up with the name Jameson, and then we both fell in love with the name Hendrix for his middle name.
That's a really strong name. I like it.
Yeah.
Somebody texted in and said we named our twins Lennon and McCartney.
Wow. I bet they're going to be a great songwriting duo someday.
I mean, maybe better than naming them like, Liam and Noel, because then you're just kind of guaranteeing they're going to fight.
Yes.
Somebody said I named my kid Cash after Johnny Cash.
There's a lot of Cashes out there.
I say it now because we don't plan on having any other kids, but when if we were going to have a boy, our boy was going to be named Cash.
I mean, you would be shocked how many times we've because that's my husband's last name. We have met so many.
Cash. Why do you name Barry Cash? Cash.
We've met so many kids named Cash, dogs named Cash. It's a cool name. I like it.
Yeah, that was my wife's suggestion, not because she's a Johnny Cash fan. I can't remember. I think she saw a name Cash, just thought it was cool, and Cash for short. And then I told her I don't care what the kid's middle name is on the radio. His middle name would be Money. That would be Cash Money Migs.
Okay, now you have to have another baby.
Just to create
just to do that.
Because that sounds like a future boxer.
Cash Money Migs, baby.
The Daily Migs Show. Daily Migs Show.
How would you like to beat Steve this morning?
Cash Money Migs.
He has a record of 223 wins, 68 losses, and 55 ties in 2025. Call 206-803-ROCK. We'll play Beat Migs at 650.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, I'm Gum Disease. You may know me by my formal name, Periodontal Disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am Gum Disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
What kind of programs does this school have? How are the test scores? How many kids do a classroom? Homes.com knows these are all things you ask when you're home shopping as a parent. That's why each listing on Homes.com includes extensive reports on local schools, including photos, parent reviews, test scores, student-teacher ratio, school rankings, and more. The information is from multiple trusted sources and curated by Homes.com's dedicated in-house research team. It's all so you can make the right decision for your family. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
At Cardinal Heating and Air, we elevate your comfort with expert HVAC solutions in the greater Seattle area. Our decades of experience have fostered lasting relationships built on quality service. Whether you need AC repair, heating repair, routine maintenance, a new installation, or an emergency fix, you can trust Cardinal Heating and Air, now offering electrical services. Experience the exceptional service and peace of mind that Cardinal Heating and Air delivers today and for years to come.
Hi, this is Javon, your Blinds.com design consultant.
Oh, wow. A real person.
Yep. I'm here to help with everything from selecting the perfect window treatments to...
Well, I've got a complicated project.
No problem. We make the complex simple. I can even help schedule a professional measure and install.
I didn't realize you did that.
We can also send you samples fast and free.
Wow. I always thought I needed a designer to come to my home, but scheduling's always a nightmare.
Not with Blinds.com. We're on your schedule. And there's no haggling, pressure, or hidden fees either.
I just might have to do more.
Whatever you need. How about you tell me what you had in mind?
Okay, then. So the first room we're looking at is for guests coming over, and I'm thinking of something.
From free expert design help to our 100% satisfaction guarantee, everything we do is made to fit your life and your windows. Because at Blinds.com, the only thing we treat better than windows is you. Visit Blinds.com now for up to 50% off with minimum purchase plus a professional measure at no cost. Rules and restrictions apply.
At California Psychics, we know that sometimes you can wake up thinking,
I don't know if I'm in the right career. Ew. Or the right relationship.
But whatever your life dilemma, at California Psychics, we'll give you the guidance you need to feel certain about your life choices. And because we only connect you with the very best, we guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. California Psychics. Call 1-800-PREDICT today and get 20 minutes for just $20.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Fly Condor Airlines nonstop to Frankfurt and connect effortlessly to most European destinations. Relax and start your vacation in comfort. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today and book your next adventure.
Hey, I'm Gum Disease. You may know me by my formal name, Periodontal Disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am Gum Disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa. Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? Richard from Granite Falls is. Richard, are you there? Oh, we're having some phone issues this morning.
Love technology.
Danny, what should I do?
I don't know.
Maybe Danny, maybe you should fire off the other person.
Yeah, maybe I should. Let's
Try that.
There we go.
All
is that
right.
Richard?
No, it's the other one.
The other one. Sorry, Richard. Is this Dexter from Mukilteo?
This is.
Dexter, what is up? I'm glad you made it through.
And this is why we have backups.
All right, Dexter's ready to go. It's time for you to get out of here,
I'm
Steve.
afraid if I leave, I might not come back with the way technology is working.
Go away, Steve.
For those playing at home, Dexter has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
What fruit comes in Bing and Rainier varieties?
Cherries.
Yes. How many state capitals are named after presidents?
7, 8, 9.
No. Which mechanical drawing toy features a stylus and aluminum powder?
That's just good.
Yes. In the movie Spaceballs, what planet does the bumper sticker claim to love?
Alderaan?
No.
Uranus.
Yes. How many stomachs does a llama have?
3.
Yes. What MLB team plays at Petco Park?
Oh, pass.
What is the origin country of pho?
Vietnam.
Correct. Which TV show character taught chemistry at J.P. Wynn High School?
Walter White.
Yes. Noctophobia is the fear of what?
Darkness.
Can you be more specific?
Night.
Yes. Which Billy Joel song features 119 historical references?
Pass.
What Major League Baseball team plays at Petco Park?
The Angels.
No, but you got 7 correct. That is fantastic, Dexter.
Thank you.
Here he comes. What's up, Steve?
What's up? I'm here. I made it. At least that's working.
But are you ready?
All right.
What fruit comes in Bing and Rainier varieties?
Cherries.
Correct. How many state capitals are named after presidents?
2.
No.
1.
No.
6.
No. What mechanical drawing toy features a stylus and aluminum powder?
They're all Etch-a-Sketch.
Yes. In the movie Spaceballs, which planet does the bumper sticker claim to love?
That would be Uranus.
It would be. How many stomachs does a llama have?
2?
No.
3?
Yes. Which Major League Baseball team plays at Petco Park?
That would be the San Diego Padres.
Sure would be. What is the origin country of pho?
Is it the Philippines?
No.
Vietnam?
Yes. Which TV show character taught chemistry at J.P. Wynn High School?
Mr. Belding.
No.
Oh, wait, Walter White.
Yes. Noctophobia is the fear of what?
Knocking up a woman.
No.
I don't know. Night.
Yes. Which Billy Joel song features 119 historical references?
We didn't start the fire.
Correct. Steve, with time to spare, you got a score of 9, and that is a win, 9-7. Sorry, Dexter.
That's okay. We can't win anything.
Danny, I also cannot hang up on him.
Oh, God. Okay.
Did he just say, well, we can't win in everything?
I'm the
That's
best. I'm the best.
I feel like that should be the motto of our radio show. Can't win at everything.
The only one you got wrong was the number of state capitals named after presidents. Just 4.
Just 4.
Just 4.
Okay.
Well, congratulations on your big victory.
Do you
today,
know which
Steve.
4?
I can't remember.
Okay, good.
The Daily Migs Show. The Daily Migs Show.
There is a new feature on the Odyssey app, and it lets you leave us a voice message. We get messages on there every day, and some are very interesting.
Somebody has an issue with their wife, which is pretty interesting, and another person wants to talk a little bit about Ozzy.
We're going to slide into our VMs after Radiohead.
Something got you bent, and now you need to vent, or you did something bad and you need to repent? Well, slide into our VMs.
Yeah, baby, it's time to slide into our VMs. On the Daily Mix Show.
It is a very cool thing that you can do to communicate with us. Just open up your Odyssey app and you can use the microphone icon to leave us a voice message.
Yes.
Steve, what is the situation this morning?
We got a lot of voice messages, some about Ozzy, some about Julio Rodriguez. Hopefully we'll get to those. But first, let's start with somebody who's having some issues with his wife. And he refers to her in a very affectionate way, as you're about to hear, through the Odyssey app Here's our voice message.
Does everyone else have that debate with their stupid wife?
It's always a great way to refer to the person that you love, the person that you shared your vows with in sickness and in health and stupidity.
Yes.
Yes.
Have that debate with their stupid wife about what kind of food they want to eat every night.
Oh, okay, context. If you're arguing over that, yeah, you're right. She is stupid.
So stupid.
Yeah. I feel like this is an argument that every relationship has.
I swear to God, it happens at least 3 times a week for us, and we can just never agree on what to eat. So we came up with a system. The person that doesn't want to pick the meal, they get to decide between 3 types of food, like Mexican, Italian, Greek, whatever it may be. And then the other person gets to pick the restaurant.
Huh.
That's the only way that we can ever really come to an agreement, is if somebody just blindly picks a restaurant based on the type of food. Is there a better system, do you think?
I mean, it's not a bad one. I mean, that's something that kind of like my wife and I end up doing, but it's always like, what do you want? Sushi, Thai, or Indian? Or sushi, teriyaki or Indian? It's always like those kind of 3. Yeah.
I saw someone, share a strategy in this situation recently where you say to the person, guess where I'm taking you for dinner tonight?
Oh, and if they say...
And then they go, sushi, and you go, yes!
Even though you didn't
pick anything. You just make them say what they're thinking.
Might I recommend, especially, you might want to recommend this to your stupid wife, have a kid and then let your kid pick everything.
Oh, my gosh.
For a while, that worked great with Tatum because she would we would give her the options and she didn't know what the hell they were. So she would just say whatever one she thought sounded cool. But like, all right, let's go there. Now it backfired because whenever we ask her what she wants for dinner, it's the same thing every freaking time.
Chipotle?
Yes. I swear we have definitely contributed to Chipotle staying in business.
Oh, I love that. You're like a stockholder.
So what you're saying is having a kid saves a marriage?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes,
Great advice,
1,000%. Yes. All right, let's check out our next voice message.
Did you guys hear about Sharon Osbourne having to kick Motley Crue off of the bill because they were insisting on getting paid and making a profit, and Sharon was not having it? Sounds like a real D move, Vince Neil.
I do love that we're just blaming Vince Neil, not Nikki Sixx, not Tommy Lee, not John Five or Mick Mars, whoever's playing guitar at this moment. That's just a rumor.
Yes.
Hasn't been confirmed yet, but it does seem like that makes the most sense because of all bands that should be there to celebrate the career of Ozzy, Motley Crue should be there. They toured a bunch.
They have some great history, for sure.
They snorted ants together.
They sure did.
I think.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, and I did hear there's one band that she's going to out, and there's been a lot of rumors of which band's going to be. Is it Kiss? Is it Slipknot? Is it Motley Crue? I feel like Motley Crue makes the most sense.
It sounds like Motley Crue.
Yeah. You know what? You said your husband, though, enjoyed watching some of the Ozzy show.
Well, he hadn't seen all the Axl footage yet, so
yes.
I played him some of that last night, and he was flabbergasted, I would say.
Did he think Axl Rose sounded like Mickey Mouse?
Sounds like he's singing in lowercase. We saw a comment that said, welcome to the mumble, and another one that said November pain.
Oh, man. The thing is, I did watch back some, and we'll talk to our friend Ann, who was there at 8 o'clock this morning. She was, Ann Watson, she was there at the big show over in Birmingham, England, to get her feedback, because I did watch some cell phone footage out of fairness, because I'm like, man, was he that bad? And I have to say, yes. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, no.
He wasn't that bad when you're not hearing it through that mix. The mix did not do him any justice.
Oh, that poor guy.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure poor is definitely not a term that I use when I talk about Axl Rose and how much money he has.
The Daily Migs Show.
Matt Cameron made a big announcement yesterday that he is, in fact, leaving Pearl Jam after 27 incredible years with the band. So a lot of people are already very curious who is going to replace them. And there are many fans that are already bringing up their original drummer. So we're going to chat with PJ's original drummer, Dave Cruzen, at 7:20.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today. It's always been diet and exercise. Why not diet, exercise, brush, and floss? Or how about diet, exercise, brush, floss, and see your dentist for regular exams? It may not roll off the tongue, but there are far worse things that could be rolling off your tongue, right down to your heart. Like the very same bacteria that's linked to heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and more. And by the way, to find a dentist nearby, visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today and learn more about how oral health links to overall wellness so you can live longer, healthier, and happier with confidence unleashed.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job posts seen on other job sites. Indeed's sponsored jobs help you stand out and hire fast. With sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. And it makes a huge difference. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Plus, with Indeed sponsored jobs, there are no monthly subscriptions, no long-term contracts, and you only pay for results. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/listen. Just go to Indeed.com/listen right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/listen. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.
Yesterday, we stumbled upon some pretty jarring news that Matt Cameron, after 27 years with Pearl Jam, he is stepping down from the Pearl Jam drum riser for the final time. And so we thought, who better to talk to than someone who's part of the Pearl Jam family? And that would be Pearl Jam's original drummer, Dave Cruz, and on with us this morning. What's up, Dave?
It's early. Thanks for having me.
It is. Well, Dave, we have very exciting news. You know, one of the great Seattle bands is looking for a great drummer, and we were hoping to offer you the spot. Our friend Taryn Daly has a saxophone jazz outfit called Sax in the City, and they need a new drum. I'm kidding.
Nice. Oh, sweet. Yes.
So
when's rehearsal? Let's go.
How was your phone yesterday? I got to imagine not just us knuckleheads were hitting you up, wanting to chat with you. I got to imagine a lot of people were sending you messages on social media on your phone when the news came out.
Yeah. I had a message yesterday morning, and I didn't know what was going on, but yes, it's slowly kind of got rolling there, and people are hitting me up. I'm like, I have no idea, what the band's up to, but very surprised to hear that from Matt, but excited for him and his new adventures, whatever he's got planned, and looking forward to hearing that.
I mean, it feels like it's kind of a wild time to be a drummer in the rock world. There's been a lot of shakeups and lineup changes and things of that nature. Is it just because, do you think, Dave, that people are getting to maybe a certain age that they're needing to take better care of their bodies? What is the kind of general consensus that you feel is happening out there?
I have no idea. A friend of mine pointed that out yesterday. He was listing the amount of bands and drummers and changes, and I don't know. I've just been going through it for 30 plus years myself. So to me, it's just, Tuesday. I'm used to this stuff, but I have no idea. I guess, we're this, our generation of bands, we're getting up there. So that could definitely play a factor. I could see that. I'm pretty beat up myself. I've had a lot of surgeries and or a few. There's some wear and tear that happens for sure. So I don't know. It's a great question. I have no idea, really.
Yeah, I think I saw some interviews with Matt Cameron where he did talk about how he didn't know how longer he could go and do a grueling, extensive tour schedule because he was doing ice baths and all the toll that it takes on the body as a drummer. I think is on a different level than a guitarist or a bassist or it's a singer, obviously with the vocal cords, but your body's going through a beating, especially if you're hitting as hard as guys like you do.
Yeah, well, Matt for sure. He hits real hard, so I could see that. Whereas Charlie Watts had more of a laid back,
The human metronome.
Yeah, he just kind of, did his thing for that whole time. But yeah, I can imagine. And plus they played, 3-hour shows.
Yep.
That can't be easy,
So I think a question, we'll talk with Dave Cruzen, Pearl Jam's original drummer. I think the question a lot of people would have is, and it had to feel good to know that like as soon as the news came out, a lot of people were bringing up your name. Like, oh, it'd be great if they brought, myself included, it'd be awesome if Dave Cruzen came back. What a cool thing. And you recently did play with them some shows when Matt was sick. Would that be something that you would be interested in doing? And if so, how does that even, like, would you be like, shoot a text to like Mike McCready, be like, are you up right now? Can we chat? Or like, how does that even, like, what's going on in your head right now?
Yeah, knock.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey,
no,
dude.
oh my God. You know, as crazy as my phone was, I could only imagine those guys' phones. You know, it must be nuts. Of course, I would love to jam with those guys again anytime. They know that, you know. They know that. It was great. You know, the Hall of Fame thing was amazing. And then, yeah, sitting in with them, it was like no time had passed. It's just kind of effortless getting to play with those guys. So, I mean, of course, I would love to.
And maybe I misread something, but when you did play those shows, was there was it you had mentioned something that like there was talks of potentially like getting in a studio and recording some stuff just for fun together as a group?
They did say something like, you know, maybe, you know, it'd be great to get together again at some point, but that was pretty much it. And I didn't, you know, I didn't want to, so let's go. Like, you know, when I'm around, let's, you know,
is it like one of those friends that keep saying, let's get lunch? I'm like, well, when are we going to get this lunch? You keep saying, let's get lunch.
You know, it's so funny because when I was in the band, I was kind of last to know anything anyway. So I could get a text, you know, this afternoon, hey, be here at 5. You know, those guys, they keep you on your toes. I don't know.
And we're talking with Dave Cruzen. Dave, I know we have to play a song real quick, but I was hoping you could stick around because, as we do know, Pearl Jam is now going to be in need of a new drummer. And I wanted to put our friends Taryn and Danny to the test and have you judge it because neither one of them are drummers. But I found online Pearl Jam's Even Flow, a song that you played drums on, a drumless version of it. And I've got some drumsticks, and I thought, let's see if they can play the drums to the song and have you judge it. Would you be up for that?
I'll give it my best. Yes.
Going to be very humiliating.
I think, and they'll give it their worst.
You can give Dave Cruzen a follow on Instagram at Dave Cruzen. We're going to have more with Pearl Jam's original drummer after Even Flow. After 27 years, Matt Cameron has left the Pearl Jam building. So we have been chatting this morning with Pearl Jam's original drummer, Dave Cruzen, about this wild news that was very unexpected. Dave, thank you so much for being part of the show this morning.
Thanks for having me, you guys.
Also crazy to think that he was in the band for 27 years. I don't know why that just ages me like in an instance because I feel like he has not been in the band that long.
No.
Yeah, I know. I kind of felt the same way. I read that.
So, Dave, while we have you on, I thought it'd be kind of fun because I came across a drumless version of Pearl Jam's Even Flow, a song that you played drums on. For those that don't know the song, of course, this is the song right here. One of my absolute favorite Pearl Jam songs. And I read online, before we even get to the challenge between Danny and Taryn, I read online, is it true that it took like a ridiculous amount of takes to get that song recorded when you guys went into the studio to record it?
It took a few, yes. There are many factors at play there. Yeah, many factors. It's funny because I was talking to somebody once. I think it was an interview, and I mentioned that, and I think that story has grown.
Yeah.
And then they were on Howard Stern talking about it. And I'm like, I should have just kept my fat mouth shut. I don't know why.
As someone who's been in the studio, I know I agree on a different level than you, of course. But like after like one or two takes, I'm like, I'm good, guys. Can we move on? Because that seems that's like as a drummer, it's like one little flub. You're like, oh crap, I got to do it again. Can't we fix that in post?
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. These days you can just AI it, I'm sure.
That's a good point. Yeah. Not back in the old days where you had tape and a razor blade and you had to like cut things up just to be able to make it work right.
So Steve,
they did.
You would like to put us to the test with Dave Cruzen this morning.
To have Dave judge how good of a drummer you and Danny are. So I found the drumless version. I kept a little bit of the drums just to kind of guide you. So Taryn, of course, we don't have a drum set, but we do have drumsticks. Mm-hmm. And we have a notepad and a table, which any drummer probably started on at one point. What did you start playing drums on? Was it pillows, pots and pans?
All the above.
Yep.
All the above, yes.
All right, so are we ready for Taryn to try?
Let me count it down. Just kidding.
Okay, here we go. Yeah, I think we got the idea now. All right, Danny.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
Need that, Taryn.
He doesn't need that.
I have my drum kit ready to go. Are you ready?
Yes. We'll start at the vocals on for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Potentially the next drummer of Pearl Jam, Danny V.
Yeah.
You shouldn't hit the microphone, though.
I didn't hit it. Sorry.
Okay, I think we got the... Dave, first of all, my apologies.
Yeah.
Very humiliating.
Who would you say of the two is the better drummer?
Well, I'll give it to Daly, for the win. But I really appreciate the. I think you worked your coffee cup in there, which is always nice. And left hand going off, very cool. Yeah, hard to say.
A lot of pizzazz in there.
Also, I think it's a smart call to go with Taryn because Danny broke, I think, the lid to one of the things he was hitting. So you don't need that kind of reckless behavior behind a drum set.
That's true. Yeah, you're technically furious.
Well, Dave, thank you for putting up with us. Thank you for listening to our drum audition. And thanks for just chatting about this new era of Pearl Jam that nobody really knows what it's going to look like yet. But we'll definitely have to keep in touch because there's, a lot of excitement around the corner, I believe.
Absolutely. Can't wait to hear what they do next.
And
thanks for having me, guys.
And for you, what's going on in the world of music for you to let our audience know? Is there a way that they could check out some new music from Dave Cruzen or to see you live? What's going on with you?
No. Well, I'm playing in a band called The Vases with my buddy Ty Willman, and we're playing in September, and we're playing in October with Sweetwater at Numo.
Nice.
Numo. I'm blanking on the actual date, but it's in October, and that's going to be a lot of fun. And we played with them here in Tacoma, in May, and it went great. I had a great time. And so, yeah, I got that. And then my buddy Noah Lebenson, I've been doing some recording with here at my studio, and keep them busy.
That's so awesome, Dave, and we will see you at that next gig for sure.
Awesome. Great. We'll see you there. Thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks a lot, Dave. Take care.
You too. Peace.
The Daily Migs Show.
How would you like a shot at beating Steve today? I just want to point out that, Steve, you have 68 losses right now. So today could be a very nice day. It could be.
69.
Was anyone listening by chance to the cheat sheet yesterday at 5:40 to get 3 of the correct answers to the game? Call 206-803-ROCK right now if you would like to play Beat Migs at 7:50.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Fly Condor Airlines nonstop to Frankfurt and connect effortlessly to most European destinations. Relax and start your vacation in comfort. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today and book your next adventure.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
You don't just live in your home. You live in your neighborhood as well. So when you're shopping for a home, you want to know as much about the area around it as possible. Luckily, Homes.com has got you covered. Each listing features a comprehensive neighborhood guide from local experts. Everything you'd ever want to know about a neighborhood, including the number of homes for sale, transportation, local amenities, cultural attractions, unique qualities, and even things like median lot size and a noise score. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every pet visit. Which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account get nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app, and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet, and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, drop it.
Okay, hear me out. When your plumbing backs up, I want you to think of me. That's right, the Ted Smith. Because my name means money-saving discounts. The Ted Smith is going to save you $100 when our pals at Piggy's Plumbing clean your crappy sewers. Yeah, they call me Old Sewer Smith. And that means you save. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, say my name. The Ted Smith, Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When you haven't found love, it can feel like everyone else has. It's in every movie, every song, and all the PDA. Looking for love sucks. Thankfully, California Psychics can give you the guidance you need to find the one. We guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. Visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today. It's always been diet and exercise. Why not diet, exercise, brush, and floss? Or how about diet, exercise, brush, floss, and see your dentist for regular exams? It may not roll off the tongue, but there are far worse things that could be rolling off your tongue, right down to your heart. Like the very same bacteria that's linked to heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and more. And by the way, to find a dentist nearby, visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today. And learn more about how oral health links to overall wellness so you can live longer, healthier, and happier with confidence unleashed.
The Daly Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Lacey from Bremerton is. Lacey, are you there?
Sure am.
And were you by any chance listening to the cheat sheet yesterday to get 3 of the correct answers?
I sure was.
That's my girl. Yeah.
Lacey, why are you letting me down?
Oh, no, you're going down, Steve. It's time for you to get out of here.
Goodbye.
For those playing at home, Lacey has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Ready.
What is James Bond's code name?
007.
Correct. Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Neil Armstrong.
Correct. How many 4-year public colleges and universities does Washington State have?
Pass.
What NFL team plays at Soldier Field?
Wait, 3.
No.
Oh, Soldier Field? What? Sorry, again?
Yeah, what NFL team plays at Soldier Field?
The Bears?
Yes. How many Academy Awards has Meryl Streep won?
1, 2, 3.
3, correct. In what Central European country can you visit a museum of failed inventions?
Pass.
What TV show are the Clampetts
Austria.
from? Yes.
Austria.
Which
Okay.
TV show are the Clampetts from?
Beverly Hillbillies.
Correct. In the famous logo, what is the Morton Salt girl holding in her right hand?
An umbrella.
She is. How many Canadian provinces does Montana share a border with?
3.
Yes. In the movie Free Willy, what kind of animal is Willy?
An orca.
Correct. How many 4-year public colleges and universities does Washington State have?
5, 6, 7.
6! Oh! Lacey, you just got a perfect 10.
Shut up.
We gotta be. Let's play it cool.
I'm cool.
So, peek behind the curtain. Our soundproof studios are not super soundproof. Like, for the most part, you can't hear what's going on inside if you're outside of the room. But when you guys explode with a, oh, I can hear that.
You know, she might have just cussed on air, Steve.
Yeah, I don't get the vibe that Lacey cursed.
Ooh, there are vibes, Steve. Are you feeling ready?
Yeah! I don't know now.
What is James Bond's code name?
007.
Correct. Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Buzz Armstrong.
No.
Buzz Aldrin.
No.
Neil Armstrong.
Yes. How many 4-year public colleges and universities does Washington State have?
How many?
Yeah.
3?
No.
4?
No.
5?
No. What NFL team plays at Soldier Field?
The Chicago Bears.
Correct. How many Academy Awards has Meryl Streep won?
1.
No.
None.
No.
2.
No.
Damn
In
it.
what Central European country will you find the Museum of Failed Inventions?
Oh, man. I don't know. Mexico.
No.
Portugal.
No.
Aristotle.
No. Which TV show are the Clampets from?
Beverly Hills.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills. Oh, my gosh. Beverly Hillbillies.
Yes. In the famous logo, what is the Morton Salt girl holding in her right hand?
That would be a rifle.
No.
I'm kidding. A shotgun. An umbrella.
Yes.
Shotgun.
How many Canadian provinces does Montana share a border with?
3.
Yes. Steve, you did really good.
Yeah, not
You
good
got
enough.
6 correct. But
Good job,
Lacey
Steve.
got a perfect 10.
What?
Yeah. It means that it's loss number 69. And I'm so embarrassed. I had mine upside down, so it shot right at the ground.
Did it shoot in? You guys running confetti for this crap?
We did.
I hate you two.
Congratulations, Lacey. Nice work.
Thank you so much.
Lacey, great job.
That was very impressive. Let's go through the ones that you did not get right. Washington State has 6 4-year public colleges and universities. The number of Academy Awards Meryl Streep has won is 3. And the Central European country that you can visit a museum of failed inventions is Austria. One you didn't get to, in the movie Free Willy, what kind of animal is Willy?
A whale.
He is.
That's great.
Yes.
So who's cleaning up all this confetti? that
Danny
is
and I
everywhere?
will clean up
Good,
all
because
the
I'm not touching a single piece of it.
I think our friend Lacey needs to check out that I Beat Migs shirt available in the Rock Shop at KISW.com.
The Daily Migs Show.
We are so excited to be teamed up once again with Mary's Place, and we want to put brand new sneakers on as many local children in need as we possibly can. And they help thousands of kids every year. So we want to raise $20,000 to help these kids start out the school year with confidence.
And we've got a ways to go. Granted, we just started, but big shout out to David Williford, donated $100 to kick things off for Kicks for Kids, and he even said, let's go Rockaholics. And absolutely, let's go Rockaholics. Raise as much money as we possibly can, because this helps out kids that are in need.
Go and donate right now at KISW.com. So folks might remember several months back when Metallica was out touring about that there was this viral moment that happened where a young rocker by the name of Russell was pulled up on stage to just basically kick it on Lars's drum kit for a minute.
He literally sat on the floor, Tom, while they were performing when I think it was The Unforgiven.
Yes.
Yes.
And so we reached out to Russell's mom. Her name is Ann Watson. And Ann and Russell are on with us this morning because you guys actually just did another very epic thing in the world of rock. You hopped across the pond, went to Birmingham, England, and got to see Ozzy's final show and the Black Sabbath reunion that people had been waiting 2 decades for.
Yeah. Yes, we did.
Yep.
And what,
it was amazing.
I was going to say, well, how do you even sum up an experience like that? I mean, getting to see a who's who of all the great metal and rock bands, and then cap it off with getting to see Ozzy Osbourne one last time.
It was just it was insane because this happened and then all of a sudden this happened.
And Russell's like, my life is amazing.
But the other cool thing was that when that happened,
when what happened?
Like when Ozzy
and when Ozzy came on. Yeah.
That was awesome and amazing. But then Lars and the whole situation of that was super duper cool. So I really liked how that was.
you liked both of them. But no, to be able to be here was so historic, wasn't it? It was deeply, deeply meaningful. I think Russell and I are such devout metalheads. And to have that experience with my son, it wasn't even, yes, the culmination of the day was getting to see Ozzy, which was such a bittersweet, emotional moment. But all of the bands, I'm still trying to wrap my head around what it was that we saw. It was so funny because Russell and I were talking on the plane ride out there, weren't we, about okay, who are your favorite bands? And it's Literally everybody.
Yeah, everybody on the set was like completely our favorite.
And it was crazy.
It was as if Yankees fantasy day just come true, you know?
And I'm just trying to like process it. Even I watched it on the stream and just thinking about some of the bands that play. Like I think about like even some of like the heavier bands like Lamb of God when they did their Black Sabbath cover. And I loved how they did it because they kind of stayed true to the song for the first verse. And then they scream, like he did his screaming kind of voice for the second verse. And I thought that was like a really cool way to like, you know, hey, we are still showing a lot of love and keeping it true to the original while also giving a Lamb of God feel to it as well.
I know. Russell, what did you think of Children of the Grave?
I thought that song was awesome. It was very heavy. It had that Black Sabbath vibe to it. I also feel like that Lamb of God did some Lamb of God in there.
Well, and they brought the energy up in the stadium.
Especially the pits. The pits were insane.
It was like the first time you saw the pits go crazy, right?
Yeah, there was like at least 8 pits.
It was amazing. It was like everything was incredible, but then something about them coming on stage, it was like, what would you say? They turned it up to?
They turned it up to 11.
Turned it up to 11.
Now, Anne, I know you're like me, someone that's in touch with their emotions. Out of curiosity, how many times did you have some waterworks? How many times were you brought to tears?
I lost count. I have no idea. We were there for, we got there shortly after 1 o'clock and we stayed till 11 when it was over. So we were there for 10 hours and, there were several moments throughout the day when I just stopped because we were up in the nosebleeds. Like I didn't care. I would watch from the ceiling. I would watch from the toilets if I had to. I didn't care. I was in the stadium, right? Like I didn't care.
You weren't watching on the floor, Tom, on stage?
I know, right? For once, Russell wasn't on the floor, Tom. But no, it was beautiful to be where we were, to have that bird's eye view in a way. I can't describe it. I felt more of that oneness. The energy was so big.
Yeah, the thing is like the stadium had like a big ginormous I don't know, like it was very loud. I would say that. A lot of fists going in the air.
Yeah, but to see them all in unison, it was like a school of fish or something, right?
Yeah, when they were playing Battery, pits were going insane.
Metallica played Battery. Oh, we had our own 2-person pit when Metallica played Battery up.
And I know you guys are giant Metallica fans, but would you say Metallica was your favorite of the entire experience, or was there a different band that kind of took your top spot?
There were some other bands that I loved, which was Lamb of God. They were awesome. It was really cool. That was my first time ever seeing them, and I've always wanted to see them live, so that was really cool. And
what about Tool?
Tool was sick.
That moved me actually. That was cool, right? What were some other ones that you really liked? I feel like Slayer was surprisingly like Russell was losing his mind during Slayer. That was he counted how many pits?
There was at least 11.
11 pits during Raging Blood. They were like, good UK style pits with beer being thrown everywhere and people losing. But it was
the other cool thing when my mom went to go to the bathroom, there was like cups, like people were stacking cups and making like a long snake.
I saw pictures of that, and that was pretty crazy. Some of them got pretty high up too.
And like when they fall, everybody went,
yeah.
So you mentioned about emotional moments, and I know I saw on like Facebook, on social media, and even like I experienced it myself, and didn't expect to get caught up in that moment, but I did when Ozzy performed "Mama, I'm Coming Home." It felt like the entire stadium was crying and tearing up, and also all of social media and all of the world that were watching on the stream were also getting emotional.
Yes. To be able to stand again with that bird's eye view, I made Russell stand in front of me so I could hug him, and we just like swayed, didn't we?
Yeah.
And I cried my eyes out. It was just so. I'm just going to say what everybody's thinking. I mean, it's like we know that Ozzy's not doing particularly well health-wise, and so there was this moment. I felt like it felt like. He was able to attend his own memorial. That was what it felt like.
And on that song especially, because you could hear it in his voice. And you could see he wanted nothing more than to stand, but couldn't.
And couldn't. And that, I think we all lost it at that point. But the other point where I completely lost it was when Black Sabbath was first coming out. And the sirens, like, those sirens, they're haunting, the air raid sirens that they play at the start when War Pigs is about to begin. And Yeah. What was that like? It was red lights.
Red lights. I like the fantasy of Doom a lot, but I mostly love like how they like were very heavy when they started war picks, because like they were really good. Like the drummer was insane. Like I was like, oh my god.
They're all insane. Absolutely.
Also, he took his shirt off, and that was insane.
Well, you guys, I mean, following along on your stories was just an absolute treat, and it's so great to talk with you this morning, Ann and Russell, and hear your recap of the Ozzy show and the Black Sabbath reunion. Safe travels back home, and then when I die and get reincarnated someday, I want to be one of your children, Ann, okay?
And I know you guys are going to be featured on that Metallica documentary, the Nothing Else Matters documentary. So congratulations, and I'm excited to see how that's going to be as well.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we have the screening of that here in London on Friday night, and more to come soon as to when and how you'll be able to watch that. But yeah, it's very exciting. So thank you.
Well, rock on, Ann and Russell, and we will talk to you guys soon.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, you guys.
Take care.
The Daily Migs Show.
There's a video of Cal Raleigh that has gone viral, and it's of him as a kid talking about being the home run derby champ at the All-Star game. So many have already been commenting on this awesome video, and we're going to go straight to the comments about it at 8:20.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
Just got a new puppy or kitten. Congrats. But also, yikes. Between crates, beds, toys, treats, and those first few vet visits, you've probably already dropped a small fortune, which is where Lemonade Pet Insurance comes in. It helps cover vet costs so you can focus on what's best for your new pet. The coverage is customizable, sign-up is quick and easy, and your claims are handled in as little as 3 seconds. Pro tip, Lemonade offers a package specifically for puppies and kittens. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet. Your future self will thank you. Your pet won't. They don't know what insurance is.
Everyone knows social media is a time suck. And what you're about to hear proves it. If it's online, someone, somewhere, has an opinion and is whining about it. So let's get straight to the comments.
A fantastic video has surfaced of Cal Raleigh. It's him as a kid.
Yes.
And he's singing about being the home run derby champ at the All-Star game.
What do you say? Like, he's like about 10 years old in this video?
Probably.
And it's just like this really like just, I mean, it looks, it's just very vintage looking. Even though he's not that old, it looked like this video was recorded in the 80s.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
And it look, I mean, by the looks of things, this could be a real thing.
I'm the home run derby champ.
Oh.
Say in the pavement, champ. I'm the home run derby champ. You aren't going pee. What you say? What you say? I'm the man. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. He clearly writes songs just like my daughter. Every song ends with, oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm the home run derby champ. And he's got like a little baseball jersey on. It's adorable.
Let's hope that he's been manifesting all this time. And
you know Major League Baseball, if he they're going to play the living crap out of this next week on during the home run derby.
Oh yeah, oh
and,
yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And I bet they're hoping that he's going to win it so they can have him maybe perform
recreate it?
Yeah, perform that again. I don't know.
Many have been commenting on this viral video with Cal Raleigh, Big Dumper. So let's go straight to the comments.
And I would say 90%, 95% of the comments are just a love fest for Cal Raleigh. I think he's winning over the hearts of all of Major League Baseball fans, which is pretty awesome to see. But then also some people saw this as an opportunity to crap all over the Seattle Mariners. So we found some of those comments, both the good and the bad. And I figured, well, I'll be honest with you. I was like, I don't even know who to get to read this that would be in cahoots with Cal Raleigh. And I tried to find maybe another famous Cal. Couldn't find anything. So this is completely unrelated. But I was like, I don't know. Big Dumper. I can't find anything. So I just went with Shakira for some reason.
Of course.
There's no connection to her and Big Dumper, of course. But
her hips don't lie, and neither does his Big Dumper.
Yeah, no, I mean, just on a whim. I just saw her as a list of celebrities. So we have Robot Shakira reading the comments about Cal Raleigh singing a song as a 10-year-old about being the home run derby champ. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Are you ready for the first comment?
Oh, yeah.
No World Series appearances, but we will always have 1995, 2001, and 2025 Cal Raleigh.
When you say it like that, it is kind of sad.
It's painful.
Like we don't really have much to hang our hat on.
Stings.
Just the time we made the playoffs when we shouldn't have.
When I was a child.
Yeah, and now Big Dumper.
Cal has looked the same his entire life. Poor guy started balding at like 10 years old.
Okay. Shakira, that's not nice.
Don't make fun of children's appearances.
Oh, yeah. He does look a lot like him, though.
Like he has not aged.
There's no, like, guessing. Is that really Cal Raleigh or not? It's like, no, this is very obvious that it's Cal Raleigh.
Babyface.
At this point, if he doesn't do this bar for bar when he wins, the All-Star weekend is a complete loss.
I would not disagree. We definitely need to hear this song again.
What you say? I'm the man. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It'd be so great if he wins the home run derby and then they go to interview him and he just busts into that.
He better.
I'm to build a statue of Cal outside T-Mobile Park.
Would it just be his butt?
It's just a mound.
Dude, if he continues to play, I mean, he's still not that old. They locked him in for many, many, many years, which, I mean, might be one of the better Mariner offseason not acquisitions, but signings that they've ever done. Like, they locked him in for a very reasonable price, and he's been having a monster season. If he could keep this kind of, granted, I don't know if he'll be doing this every season, but if he could keep this kind of a pace, I mean, there maybe one day will be a statue, and maybe we'll be talking about more than just the time that the Mariners made the playoffs. That'd be nice.
What's up with the shitty video quality? It must be recorded on an Android phone.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Who the is this guy? All of a sudden, he's everywhere.
I did see a lot of people like, who is Big Dumper? I don't know. I don't
Learn his name. Say it.
It's like, oh, yeah, that's right. We're in Seattle where nobody pays attention to our baseball team.
Who?
Yeah.
Sorry, Mariners fans, you still suck. You just now suck with a really good catcher with a stupid fucking nickname. Big Dumper, what? Was Giant Turd Cutter not available?
No, it wasn't. I think Cecil Fielder, he was called Giant Turd Cutter.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, yeah.
The Daily Migs Show.
We are on a mission to put brand new sneakers on local children in need through our partnership with Mary's Place, and it's called Kicks for Kids. Steve, over the years, we have raised nearly $200,000 to make this possible. Oh, yeah.
And we have a goal of raising $20,000 this year, which will help out a lot of kids that are in need, helps improve their confidence, their self-esteem, and also just a brand new pair of shoes to go to school wearing. That's an awesome thing.
And they even get to pick it out themselves.
Yes.
So you can be part of this magic by making a donation right now at KISW.com. It seems like for most of us, we wake up, we grab our phone, and it's just information overload because there's so much happening out there, especially in the world of pop culture. So if you're curious what's happening out there, we will help out by telling you what's trending.
Trending on the Daily Migs Show. What's trending? Let's go. Let's go.
There's a man getting quite a bit of backlash due to a TikTok video that shows him participating in this fitness event with his girlfriend. They were kind of partners in the fitness event.
It seemed like a CrossFit type of a challenge where sometimes you do. I've watched my wife have competitions where she did it solo, and then she's also done it with a team.
Yes. So they were participating together. She passed out.
Okay.
And ended up getting treated by paramedics, but he kept going. So this is a witness complaining about what he saw.
Some guy's missus started like falling and fainting at the wall balls, and I was like, told one of the judges, can you help her? Then she hit the deck, fainted, and was full like twitching on the floor.
So the wall ball is like what you chuck that like kind of like heavy ball, the medicine type ball, I think, and then you go against the wall, hence wall ball. I've seen my wife do it, and I've never seen her pass out though. If I did, after I stopped laughing, and then I'd check up on her. I'm kidding.
And then her boyfriend just kept on doing wall balls, didn't go over and see her.
Well, in all fairness, he's trying to win the competition.
Obviously.
Yeah.
All the paramedics come over and start doing all this medical stuff to her. Boyfriend walks over, taps her on the leg, and then looks at the judge and goes, "Do I need her to finish the race?"
Did he pull a babe? You good?
Oh, ouch.
We don't know their relationship though.
No.
Technically, no. And he's like, "Right, sweet," and then ran off and finished the race without her. And then didn't even go back and check on her.
Yeah, she's dead weight.
Well, apparently the woman said that she made some comment that she wanted him to continue without her.
Okay.
But still, most people aren't going to assume that. They're going to assume that he's being a total D.
Yeah, I'm torn on this because, I mean, if they've had a conversation like, hey, if I pass out, keep going. Also, I mean, we weren't there, but did he check on her and she's like, I'm good, keep going?
I don't even know. Like, was he checking her pulse? What was he doing?
Well, he's not equipped to do that. He's not an EMT, so he's not going to serve any purpose. So,
I mean, don't you know how to check somebody's pulse, Steve?
I know how to check mine. I would do the mirror trick. Just put the mirror up against their breath. If I see some fog, I'm like, okay, she's good. Back to wall balling. Now, I learned something yesterday about you, Taryn Daly, that once again surprised me. I think we're learning that she's really not that much of a fast food connoisseur because news just came out that McDonald's snack wrap is returning July 10th, which is in 2 days for $2.99, nearly a decade after it was phased out due to kitchen complications. Now, they've tweaked it a little bit, so they're just going to be doing fried chicken, so they won't be doing the grilled chicken as well. Keep it simple. They will have two flavors, ranch, Danny, I know you love the ranch, or spicy, Danny, I know you like it spicy. But I learned that our friend Taryn Daly has never had a snack wrap.
I had to look it up and see even what it looked like.
Were you surprised?
No, actually I wasn't.
She
disappointed.
She had never tried a Big Mac, so at that point, snack wrap. I'm like, no, that was like a limited time thing.
With all due respect, she's a basic bitch.
I am a basic bitch.
And all she would get was the chicken nuggets.
Give me the nuggets and the barbecue
the McNuggets,
sauce.
yeah.
Give me the McYum-Yums.
Yeah, but the snack wrap, are you going to try it?
I think I want to. Also, I feel like $2.99 is a pretty good price point.
Oh, it's a great price point.
Right? I feel like so many prices have gone up recently with different things. Like $2.99 sounds like a screaming deal.
For $2.99, I'm about to eat meat again.
Oh, let's go.
The Daily Migs Show.
The Daily Migs Show.
How would you like to beat Steve this morning? He's currently 224 wins, 69 losses.
Boo.
That's 69th loss delivered this morning, by the way.
We're still cleaning up the confetti in this room.
We are. There's also 55 ties in your record, Steve. 206-803-ROCK is the number to call if you think you can beat Migs at 850.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With nonstop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
If you're an experienced pet owner, you already know that having a pet is 25% belly rubs, 25% yelling, drop it, and 50% groaning at the bill from every pet visit, which is why Lemonade Pet Insurance is tailor-made for your pet and can save you up to 90% on vet bills. It can help cover checkups, emergencies, diagnostics, basically all the stuff that makes your bank account get nervous. Claims are filed super easily through the Lemonade app and half get settled instantly. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet and they'll help cover the vet bill for whatever your pet swallowed after you yelled, drop it.
What kind of programs does this school have? How are the test scores? How many kids to a classroom? Homes.com knows these are all things you ask when you're home shopping as a parent. That's why each listing on Homes.com includes extensive reports on local schools, including photos, parent reviews, test scores, student-teacher ratio, school rankings, and more. The information is from multiple trusted sources and curated by Homes.com's dedicated in-house research team. It's all so you can make the right decision for your family. Homes.com. We've done your homework.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X-Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
When you haven't found love, it can feel like everyone else has. It's in every movie, every song, and all the PDA. Looking for love sucks. Thankfully, California Psychics can give you the guidance you need to find the one. We guarantee if your reading isn't life-changing, it's free. And new customers receive 20 minutes for just $20. Visit CaliforniaPsychics.com and experience the joy of certainty. California Psychics.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Then fly with Condor Airlines. With non-stop flights to Frankfurt, Germany, it's easy to connect to vibrant destinations across Europe. Whether you're sipping espresso in stylish Milan or raising a stein at Oktoberfest in Munich, Condor makes your journey just as enjoyable as your destination. With spacious cabins and relaxing service, your vacation starts the moment you board. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
The Daily Migs Show presents the most popular radio game on this side of the speaker. Let's play Beat Migs. Beat Migs, don't be a loser. Whoa! Beat Migs, you're a loser.
Who is ready to beat Migs? I know Liz from Parkland is. Liz, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here with my daughter, who's 3.
Your daughter's 3? Well, Steve's in big trouble because he always loses to 3-year-olds.
I do. I have the intelligence of a 2-year-old, so I'm a little at a disadvantage.
So Liz and her 3-year-old are ready. Steve, you got to get out of here.
Bye-bye.
For those playing along at home, Liz has 60 seconds to answer 10 questions. You can pass all you want, but you will only get 3 guesses per question. Are you ready?
Yep.
What color is second from the top in the rainbow?
Orange.
Correct. Where do the New York Knicks play their home games?
Pass.
In Disney's Dumbo, what kind of animal is Dumbo's only friend?
A mouse.
Yes. Osteoporosis primarily affects what?
Bone marrow.
Not quite.
Bones.
Yes. The truth is out there is a common line from what TV show?
X-Files.
Yes. In which U.S. state will you find Augusta National Golf Club?
What was it?
In which U.S. state will you find Augusta National Golf Club?
California.
No.
Arizona.
No.
Pass.
With the number being less than 10, how many union territories does India have?
5.
No.
4.
No.
6.
No. Hemophobia is the fear of what fluid?
Blood.
Yes. Strong finish there, Liz. You got 5 correct.
I don't have to. I know.
Trying to redeem himself after his 69th loss earlier.
Yeah, you guys had confetti cannons earlier.
And a perfect 10 was scored against you. That was rough.
It was quite the battle.
So are you feeling ready now?
All right.
What color is the second from the top in the rainbow?
Red?
No.
Yellow?
No.
Green?
No.
Damn
Where
it.
do the New York Knicks play their home games?
In Madison Square Garden.
They do. In Disney's Dumbo, what kind of animal is Dumbo's only friend?
A mouse.
Yes. Osteoporosis primarily affects what?
The bones.
Yes. The truth is out there is a common line from what TV show?
That's a terrible impression of the X-Files theme, but
Yes.
X-Files.
In which U.S. state will you find Augusta National Golf Club?
Georgia.
Correct. With the number being less than 10, how many union territories does India have?
6.
No.
9.
Nice, but no.
7.
No.
Damn it.
Hemophobia is the fear of what fluid?
Blood.
Correct. Who is known as the king of pop?
Michael Jackson.
Correct. On which continent have the most dinosaur fossils been found?
Africa.
No.
Europe.
No.
Antarctica.
No. Steve, with time on the clock, you got 7 correct, and that is a win.
Let's go.
7-5. Sorry, Liz. Next time, they will lay eggs.
Phew. I didn't think I was winning.
You really got beat down earlier.
I thought I was on the 69 decline.
Oh, no.
But I'm glad I'm not.
Well, the second color from the top of the rainbow is orange, by the way.
You think I would know? I mean, that's all. I'm inundated with rainbows with Tatum. Everything is rainbows left and right.
With the number being less than 10, the number of union territories India has is 8. And then the continent where the most dinosaur fossils have been found, right here in North America.
Damn,
Yeah, of course. We're big on dinosaurs here.
Probably better guessing Antarctica.
We have some really rad merch available in the Rock Shop all the time, but probably the coolest shirt ever is the I Beat Migs shirt.
Slight exaggeration, but I appreciate it.
You're a Dogman character
I
on
am.
the front of it, and there's a microphone, there's the lyrics to the Beat Migs song, and people can get their very own by heading over to KISW.com.
The Daily Migs Show.
Has it ever gotten weird for you trying to sell something online to a stranger, Facebook Marketplace, maybe OfferUp, Craigslist? Like you tried selling a mattress, but the buyer wanted to sleep on it first?
What's weird about that?
If you've ever tried to sell something on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, any of that, and things got weird, we want you to call now. 206-803-ROCK is the number. We will take your calls after Smashing Pumpkins. Have you ever tried to sell something on Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, Craigslist, and things just got weird? Call now, 206-803-ROCK. We're bringing this up because, Migs, you're kind of in the middle of something along these lines right now.
Well, I'm hoping that these stories will help dissuade my wife from wanting to use Marketplace or Craigslist or OfferUp because, so we're trying to, change some stuff up in our house, and we have a couch that we want to get rid of. And she's like, well, why don't you just put it on, Facebook Marketplace? I'm like, no. And she didn't understand why I thought this was a dumb idea. And it ended up being a stupid argument, but that's just what we have sometimes in our household are really ridiculous arguments. She's just like, well, how come? I'm like, time is money, babe. I don't feel like we've done it before where I had somebody come to our house to buy something and I had to wait for them to show up. They're, of course, like an hour late. And I'm like, this just sucks. Like, I'm just sitting around waiting for a random person to come to our home. I barely even like my friends coming over to my house. I don't want strangers to come over to our house. You know what if it was something where I say this, but I've done this before where I had to sell goalie equipment and I met somebody at a parking lot and that took forever because you're standing there in the parking lot. They're trying on the gear. 40 minutes goes by and they're like, they try to lowball me then. They're like, how about I give it to you? How about I pay $200 less than what you want to sell it for? I'm like, no, buddy. That's not, no. I came thinking I was going to sell it for a certain price. So I'm like, I don't want to do this. And she looked confused to me. And I'm like, I don't feel like having people come to her home. She's like, well, why not meet up with people somewhere else? I'm like, with what vehicle am I going to load a couch into a vehicle?
Just strap it to the top of your Kia.
I was like, it won't fit in my car as it is. And even if I had a car where it fit, do you really want me to you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, it's just too much weirdness. I'd rather either give it to a friend or or donate it or something along those lines. But I just don't feel like going through the Facebook Marketplace Craigslist world.
I feel like college Steve would just light it on fire in the backyard.
I offered that as a solution. She didn't like that idea. You know what I mean, though?
And I feel like the HOA wouldn't be wild about you putting a free sign on it on the sidewalk.
I looked at the list of things we can and can't do, and that's not one of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I am looking at some of the text messages because I was like, I doubt that. I doubt I'm the only person that would ever experience a weird environment when it comes to Facebook Marketplace. Have you ever done it?
Oh, yeah.
Has it been weird for you?
I had a weird buying situation one time when we first got goats many years ago. I was looking for just a shed that I could turn into a little goat shack. And so I went to meet this guy to see this shed, and it was filled with like rat poop and like critter like grossness, and I was like, I don't really want this. So it was not as advertised at all.
Right.
But it was a very cheap price, and now I understand why. But then he got like mad at me.
Well, you wasted his time.
But I wasted his time and wasn't buying his rat poop shed.
Time is money, Daly.
But yeah, that was a weird one for sure.
It was funny you bring up goats because someone texted in at 206-803-ROCK. I tried to sell a used treadmill. The lady showed up with a goat. She was offering it as a trade.
The goat as a trade?
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I feel like you should have set that up ahead of time.
I mean, goats are a very specific animal.
How much is a goat worth?
Well, it depends. I mean, if you're like...
On average.
I mean, a couple $100 probably, depending on some breeds.
I mean, treadmills are several $100s. That's not
true.
That's not a bad deal,
Not a bad deal at all. Did you ever have a weird thing happen on Marketplace? Offer up, Craigslist, 206-803-ROCK.
I like this one. I tried selling a couch. The guy showed up with his 2 dogs and then asked if we could test it out. I said, fine. He did. And he said his dogs didn't seem to like it, so he's going to look elsewhere.
That's funny. I mean, I'd do anything for my dogs.
But would you bring it to go buy a couch?
No, not a chance.
I feel like it's like, hey, dog, you can...
Like, is this cozy enough for you? Good boy.
So as I tried to put my grill up for sale, the buyer asked if he could throw in a couple of burgers as well, just to prove that it works.
Okay.
When you're having a barbecue with a random person. This is why, like, I try to explain this to my wife. I think she just thinks it's going to be like a quick transaction. And it never is.
No.
And I remember that time when, like, I was just so annoyed when those people showed up late. I was just like, yeah, I live here. And probably in their mindset, they're like, well, it's not like we're meeting somewhere, so we'll just show up when we show up. And I'm like, I don't want to deal with this.
When I feel like in talking with other friends about their experiences trying to sell things online, the number one issue is people being total flakes.
Yes.
You know, it's like either just not showing up or showing up very, very late, bad communication.
And also you hear the horror stories. I mean, these are some of the weirder things, but like, I don't necessarily want like just some random person coming to my home. You know, I mean, God forbid, I don't know. I don't want to open my doors up to some random person. Like I'm going to show up like a baseball bat in my hand.
Hiding behind the door.
Right. Tatum
Don't try it.
Tatum's got a knife. She's hiding behind the door just in case.
Friends are just strangers you've never met, Steve.
Okay, great. You want them? How about I'll bring the couch to your place, and we'll have everyone come to your house to test out the couch.
And how are you going to get it there?
What color is the couch?
Gray.
Oh.
Would you like
Should we
the
try
couch?
to sell it on the radio right now?
No.
We'll get Mike Hawk in here.
No.
He can auctioneer it.
No. I don't want to do any of this stuff.
Anybody wants Migs' couch.
So I tried to sell my old prom dress. The woman showed up and said she was buying it for fabric for her dog's birthday party. No further questions, sold it to her.
Well, I hope they got invited to the dog birthday party too.
Were you making an outfit out of the prom dress, I guess?
Yes.
Man.
Dogs are special people. I mean, special critters, I should say.
It sounds like my daughter right now trying to plan a wedding for one of our dogs. And I'm just like...
If I don't get invited, Steve, I'm going to be really ticked.
Oh, I don't even know if I'm invited yet.
The Daly Migs Show.
Could you name a song after only hearing 1 second of the hook? If so, we're going to style you down with tickets to see Brit Floyd at Merrymore Park, and that show's happening on July 23rd. They're celebrating 50 years of the iconic Pink Floyd album, Wish You Were Here. Call now, 206-803-ROCK, if you would like to play Hook or Shook at 920.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Fly Condor Airlines nonstop to Frankfurt and connect effortlessly to most European destinations. Relax and start your vacation in comfort. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today and book your next adventure.
Hey, I'm gum disease. You may know me by my formal name, periodontal disease. No? I can't believe this. No respect. Same story everywhere I go. Over half of all adults in America live with me, and they act like they don't even know I exist. I mean, come on. Whole body health? I am gum disease. I am literally linked to almost every major disease. Diabetes, heart disease, Alzheimer's. You can't just ignore me.
Find a dentist near you committed to caring about all of you. Visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today.
Okay, hear me out. When your plumbing backs up, I want you to think of me. That's right, the Ted Smith. Because my name means money-saving discounts. The Ted Smith is going to save you $100 when our pals at Piggy's Plumbing clean your crappy sewers. Yeah, they call me Old Sewer Smith. And that means you save. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, say my name. The Ted Smith, Pinky'sPlumbing.com.
When your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, call Pinky's.
It's time for Hook or Shook, the game with absolutely no integrity. We'll play 1 second of a hook from a song, then you have to guess what it is. We'll bend the rules, pull out all the stops, and do anything to help you win. But you might just get shook, as one of us will play too and possibly cost you the game.
This week, we have the hookup on Brit Floyd tickets. They're coming to Marymore Park on July 23rd to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Pink Floyd's album, Wish You Were Here. We have Robbie from Eatonville ready to play the game. What's up, Robbie?
What up?
Good morning. We're going to spin this
guys?
wheel and see if you're playing with me or Migsy.
All right, the wheel's spinning. Who's it going to land on? Right now, it's on T-Dog. Will it stay on T-Dog? No, it will not. So, Robbie, it's you and me. Let's win these tickets for you.
All right, Robbie. Here is your clip.
Fueled by Metallica.
Nailed it. I always forget this song until I hear it, and I'm like, man, this song just rips.
It totally does.
Oh, yeah.
And they did it when we went and saw them at Lumen Field.
They sure
the night
did.
that we went, they did this song, and of course, all the pyro was going crazy. I'm like, oh, so great.
Well, Robbie, you did your part. Now it's Steve's turn to do his. Here is your clip, Migs.
Oh, that's I know it's Green Day. Is that one where he's like walking on a street of sad dreams? Boulevard of Broken Dreams?
Right on.
Hell yeah. Ray Robbie, you're in Eatonville. It's close to Puyallup. Is it still a war zone in your neighborhood, or how the fireworks been since the 4th of July?
It hasn't been too bad. Usually there's that 3rd of July fireworks show, so it goes off pretty big every year.
Nice.
So it was actually pretty nice.
Yeah, I know. It finally quieted down yesterday, which was so nice.
Same with my neighborhood as well. Now we'll just wait till next year.
Well, right on, Robbie. Congratulations, and have fun at the Brit Floyd show.
The Daily Migs Show.
We've talked about a lot of things this morning, but if we've talked about something that you would like to chat with us about, now's a great time to call 206-803-ROCK because we will check in with the Rockaholics after Nirvana. All morning, we've received some great texts and calls from you that we have not yet had a chance to chat with you about, but the time has come. We are checking in with the Rockaholics right now, so please do call up if you'd like to chime in on something from the show today, or if you have anything on your mind that you would like to discuss with us. 206-803-ROCK. Now, Steve, we have someone on hold who not only went on an epic trip to Egypt, but they just decided to swing by the Aussie show before heading back to the States.
I feel like we know of at least like 3 or 4 listeners that have gone to Egypt recently. Are we missing out on something awesome?
I think so.
Yes.
And we're going to chat with him in just a minute. But first, Scott from Tacoma, you want to invite some listeners out to an event. Tell us about it.
Yeah, guys. So we're doing a show out at Grio's Garage in Tacoma on 38th Street, just around the corner from the Tacoma Mall, for the American Heart Association. It's an open class to any kind of cars we got out there. We actually have a hearse class this year.
Okay, that's amazing.
We're calling it the Last Ride Award. I actually got the Neptune Society over here in Tacoma to sponsor that trophy.
I love that.
Do you have any idea of what kind of, like, how are people dressing up those hearses? Are like, do you have any vibe of what they're planning on doing? Any a tease for us?
I have no clue. I don't even know what half these things look like. I've seen one of them. That's it. Oh, wow. But we've got kids' games that are free for the kids to play. They can win little stuff, the RC cars and Razor scooters. We've got dog toys. We've got snack tables. We're at like 80 sponsors and counting right now, so we got a lot of raffle going on. It's going to be a big event. We're trying to make a bunch of money for the American Heart Association. We do it in memory of my mom and dad and a nephew and a former neighbor that was all passed with heart problems. So we're doing it up real heavy this year again. So we'd just like to invite all the Rockaholics to come down to Tacoma at 3333 38th Street at Grio's Garage and have some fun with us that day.
And
it's August 3rd.
August 3rd. Okay, awesome, dude. That I can't wait to see how those hearses are going to look.
Yeah, they come up really. They're we got like 9 or 10 of them that's going to show up.
Dude, there was a.
We got all kind. I don't know what all these are going to look like, but we got a ton of cars already pre-registered into the show. We're gonna probably pack this place this year. So, awesome.
That's awesome, Scott.
Right on, Scott. Thanks for doing it for such a great cause. I remember there was a band that my old band used to play with. They were called the Dirty Birds. They were based out of Olympia, and they got their hands on a hearse, and that was their band vehicle. Yeah. And it was always my favorite shows was when we played with those guys because they would roll up, and the eyes and the looks from everybody in the area that didn't know that this band was coming. There was another band also had they took an old ambulance and turned it into their band vehicle, and that was pretty sick. But the hearse was the best one.
I think I need a hearse now.
And they loaded all their gear, bass amp, guitar amp, drums. They would just put it in the back where typically something else goes.
206-803-ROCK. We are checking in with the Rockaholics. And Joe, you're in Edmonds this morning. Tell us about where you just went and who you got to see.
Hey, guys. So, I went on this epic trip. Went to Egypt for 8 days and then out to Birmingham for 4 days. And, man, it was great. I had... Right now in Egypt, it's the low season for tourism. And with the wars going on, I basically had most of the temples to myself.
Wow.
They let me in a back room, this ancient meditation room. I got to sit there and meditate in this. They unlocked it for me specifically, and I got to sit back there and meditate in this ancient room. It was pretty awesome.
Why? I mean,
and then...
So when they gave you that opportunity to do that, was it something that you said to them, or they were just I would just feel like doing something nice for somebody? How did you get that hookup?
So I wanted to go back to this temple that was I had to walk probably 10 minutes to get back to. And there was just a guard out there with a key. And he started letting me in all the rooms. And then he told me, he's like, this is the ancient meditation room. And I went in there. And honestly, it was super calm energy. You could feel, I've never felt anything like it, to be honest. Wow. It was the most calm, meditative energy I've ever felt.
Trippy.
So then on the total flip side, did you have any calm, meditative energy at the Aussie show?
No, so I went out there, and that was probably the most epic show I've been to. I was in the mosh pit with Jason Momoa, right next to him in the mosh pit.
Okay, what was that like when he went into the mosh pit? Because we saw it on the stream, and it looked like just chaos. But I think it would have been chaos regardless if he was in the pit, but I think it just added something to it. What was it like for you being in the pit with Jason Momoa?
Yeah, it's funny because I found myself on a few of those videos that people posted of you could see me right next to him in those videos. But it got crazy. Everyone just kind of jumped on him and it was nuts. The whole pit went crazy.
Yeah, when else are you going to say that you moshed with Aquaman?
Yeah, or Khal Drogo.
Yes.
Did you meet anybody else while you were there?
Yes, I ran into Tom Morello, met him, and Jake E. Lee.
Oh,
both.
How cool! And was there a favorite moment or a favorite act from the entire performance?
I started sobbing when Ozzy started playing Mr. Crowley. I just started bawling, and then I pretty much cried the whole rest of his show. It was the most. I crossed off so many things from my bucket list these last 2 weeks. It's crazy. I can't explain how emotional and how just the feelings that I got from being at that show. It was awesome.
Oh, I got to imagine it sounds like you were pretty close. So to be able to be that close while Black Sabbath is playing their final show ever and Ozzy's there, and it was powerful just to see how him even in that chair, man, he still commanded that audience. It didn't matter. He didn't need to stand. That whole crowd was there for him.
Yeah, the way he can still work a crowd even from being sitting in a chair was amazing. And there was only 2,000 of us up front
wow.
out of everyone in the world that wanted to go. And there's only 2,000 of us that made it to the very front. And so I feel super blessed and lucky, and to be able to meet. I just ran into Jake E. Lee on the street and just started talking to him, and then I ran into Tom Morello at his hotel room. We just started talking about rock and talking about Ozzy and all that stuff. It was amazing.
How'd you end up in his hotel room? No, I'm kidding.
Outside, it was outside of his hotel room.
Nice.
I caught him when he was about to take a taxi out of there.
And massive shout out to Jake E. Lee. Former guitarist for Ozzy Osbourne. He's been dealing with some stuff over a crazy. I think there was a robbery attack or something like that, and also he was dealing with some physical ailment. Yeah, and the fact that he was able to get up there on stage and even perform at the level that he did was just, I think, a real feel good moment for a lot of Ozzy fans.
I loved it. Yeah.
Thank you, Joe. This is a great story to hear, and we appreciate you taking the time.
Take care.
The Daily Migs Show.
Matt Cameron of Pearl Jam announced that he is departing the band after 27 years as their drummer. So who is going to replace him? A lot of speculation out there, and earlier today we talked with Dave Cruzen, Pearl Jam's original drummer, and whether or not he would want to rejoin the band. You'll hear what he had to say at 9:50. After 27 27 years as Pearl Jam's drummer, Matt Cameron has stepped down the drum riser one final time. So everybody is now very curious about who could possibly replace him.
There's been a lot of names being brought up, from Stephen Perkins, from Jane's Addiction, Josh Freese, who was with the Foo Fighters for a minute, of course, the former Pearl Jam drummers from Jack Irons, Dave Abruzzese, and then also the original drummer, Dave Cruzen.
Who we got to chat with earlier this morning, and we talked with him about whether or not he would want to rejoin the band.
And it had to feel good to know that, like, as soon as the news came out, a lot of people were bringing up your name. Like, oh, it'd be great if they brought, myself included, it'd be awesome if Dave Cruzen came back. What a cool thing. And you recently did play with them some shows when Matt was sick. Would that be something that you would be interested in doing? And if so, how does that even, like, would you be like, shoot a text to like Mike McCready, be like, are you up right now? Can we chat? Or like, what's going on in your head right now?
Yeah, knock.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey,
no,
dude.
oh my God. You know, as crazy as my phone was, I could only imagine those guys' phones. You know, it must be nuts. Of course, I would love to jam with those guys again anytime. They know that, you know. They know that. It was great. You know, the Hall of Fame thing was amazing. And then, yeah, sitting in with them, it was like no time had passed. It's just kind of effortless getting to play with those guys. So, I mean, of course, I would love to.
And maybe I misread something, but when you did play those shows, was there was it you had mentioned something that like there was talks of potentially like getting in a studio and recording some stuff just for fun together as a group?
They did say something like, you know, maybe, you know, it'd be great to get together again at some point, but that was pretty much it. And I didn't, you know, I didn't want to. So let's go. Like, you know, when I'm around, let's, you know.
Is it like one of those friends that keep saying, let's get lunch? I'm like, well, when are we going to get this lunch? You keep saying, let's get lunch.
You know, it's so funny because when I was in the band, I was kind of last to know anything anyway. So I could get a text, you know, this afternoon, hey, be here at 5. You know, those guys, they keep you on your toes.
The Daily Migs Show.
Taking your shoes off for airport security, isn't that one of the most enjoyable pastimes?
So annoying.
Well, it may be a thing of the past, Steve, and we're going to tell you why during the Daily Migs download after Weezer.
Knowledge is power. So give us 5-ish minutes, and we'll give you, some interesting stuff you can talk about at work. This is the Daily Migs Download.
AKA the DMD.
Here's your daily dose of doings happening in the world.
One person in this room is jet lagged, and it's Ryan Castle.
Oh boy, am
How
I.
you doing?
You know, I'll be honest. I have walked into the studio feeling a lot worse than I do right now. I don't feel great, but I've definitely been
Well,
worse.
welcome back.
Yeah, thanks. It's good to be back.
Oh, man, the DMD is brought to you by Palace Law. Of course, you were traveling, coming back from the big Ozzy Osbourne show in Birmingham. You had to jump on a plane a few times.
Yes, in fact, I almost missed my connecting flight in Dublin because I was on the phone with you guys yesterday morning.
Failed.
So, not to get too deep into it, but, you know, when you fly back from Ireland, they make you do American TSA and American customs on the Ireland side rather than. So I got off the plane, I talked to you guys, and then I went to get on my connecting flight, which was going to be tight anyway. And then next thing I know, I'm in this humongous line for TSA, followed by a humongous line for customs. I'm like, there's no way I'm going to make it. So you would have seen me sprinting through the Dublin airport with no shoes on, trying to get my connecting flight yesterday.
Mission
after I got
accomplished.
off the phone with you guys, but I did make it. Thank you.
So then you had to take your shoes off.
Yes, did the whole TSA thing in Ireland.
Well, TSA is saying now, after nearly 2 decades of them doing this, they're beginning to phase out the policy requiring passengers to remove their shoes at airport security. Starting on Sunday, travelers at many U.S. airports will be allowed to just keep their shoes on. Although I feel like sometimes I'm going through security and I'm like, don't take your shoes off.
Yeah.
And then the next time I go through that same security, I'm like, oh, I don't need to take my shoes off. Based on the last time, they're like, hey, when are you going to take your shoes off? I'm like, when are we going to figure this out?
I've had TSA pre-check for years, so I haven't had to take my shoes off, except for in Dublin.
Well, speaking of Ireland, there's a 30-year-old man that was caught dealing drugs during his own court hearing in Ireland.
Okay, that's awesome.
And it was
I did not run into him, unfortunately.
I bet you tried to.
The court hearing was for a previous drug conviction.
So wait, he was selling drugs while being convicted for selling drugs?
Correct. He was spotted selling marijuana and Xanax to another inmate right there in the courtroom in front of the judge. Good luck.
Genius.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, the Mariners are back at it again tonight, so hopefully the winning ways will continue to take on the New York Yankees in New York. So let's see if the Mariners could finish this first half of the season on a high note. As far as weather, hitting a high of 82 degrees. It's going to be a nice clear day today. The DMD is brought to you by Snoqualmie Casino and Hotel, and that's what's up.
Brian Castle is up next with your morning 12-pack.
The Daily Migs Show.
Ready to explore Europe the striped way? Fly Condor Airlines nonstop to Frankfurt and connect effortlessly to most European destinations. Relax and start your vacation in comfort. Fly the striped way. Visit condor.com today and book your next adventure. It's always been diet and exercise. Why not diet, exercise, brush, and floss? Or how about diet, exercise, brush, floss, and see your dentist for regular exams? It may not roll off the tongue, but there are far worse things that could be rolling off your tongue, right down to your heart. Like the very same bacteria that's linked to heart disease, diabetes, Alzheimer's, and more. And by the way, to find a dentist nearby, visit smilegeneration.com/confidence today and learn more about how oral health links to overall wellness so you can live longer, healthier, and happier with confidence unleashed.
Okay, hear me out. When your plumbing backs up, I want you to think of me. That's right, the Ted Smith. Because my name means money-saving discounts. The Ted Smith is going to save you $100 when our pals at Piggy's Plumbing clean your crappy sewers. Yeah, they call me Old Sewer Smith. And that means you save. So when your plumbing backs up and things get stinky, say my name. The Ted Smith, Piggy'sPlumbing.com.
Before you begin your road trip, ask yourself, do you really need 5 full suitcases? With the new 2026 Kia Sportage X Pro's class-leading cargo space, you'll have room for what you need. Find out more at your local Kia dealer today. Keep the adventure going. Kia, movement that inspires.
Call 800-3334-KIA for details. Always drive safely and obey all traffic laws. Comparisons based on second row legroom and cargo space behind second row seats in the subcompact SUV class according to Kia segmentation as of June 2025.
Just got a new puppy or kitten. Congrats. But also, yikes. Between crates, beds, toys, treats, and those first few vet visits, you've probably already dropped a small fortune, which is where Lemonade Pet Insurance comes in. It helps cover vet costs so you can focus on what's best for your new pet. The coverage is customizable, sign-up is quick and easy, and your claims are handled in as little as 3 seconds. Pro tip, Lemonade offers a package specifically for puppies and kittens. Get a quote at lemonade.com/pet. Your future self will thank you. Your pet won't. They don't know what insurance is.